marriage myths, are they even remotely true?
Yes.
That's what?
They are true.
Who are you? Why are you even here? You just ruined the whole video. Get out. Happy marriage myths. Are they even remotely true? That's what I'm gonna.
Come on, Demaya, don't lose heart.
She just ruined the whole video.
She did not.
I don't even feel like doing it.
Someone get her coffee.
We're gonna be putting 4 myths to the test today. And no, these myths do not apply to everyone. They probably work on a handful of marriages, but I wouldn't know. I'm only talking about mine. Myth number 1, weight gain. Is this true? Yes. All right, so let me talk to you guys for real. Weight gain, bro. You always hear that whenever someone is settled in a happy marriage, they are bound to put on some pounds. I never thought that was necessarily true. Actually, I'm lying. In a lot of the marriages that I've witnessed firsthand, either one or both of the partners end up putting on some heavy pounds. And that's what people call happy weight. Now listen, I always tell myself I would never put on happy weight, happy marriage pounds. And you know the freshman 15 thing? For those people who don't know, whenever you first go to college, they call it freshman 15 because you end up putting on 15 pounds because of all the meal plans in college and stuff like that, since you don't cook for yourself. I didn't put on freshman 15. I actually lost 15. Let's say that. I didn't. I was very much in the gym, very much active. That is something I thought I was gonna stick to. Calvin and I have both put on some pounds ever since we got married. That is not something I'm here to brag about. That is not something I'm happy about. I'm not pleased at all, okay? I feel like now I have some gut issues. I feel like that's going around a lot lately. I would have never thought I was gonna be one of these people. And so now I'm tackling it, okay? Before it gets too late, before I end up too far down the road. A lot of people eat because they're happy and they're joyous. I think that's what was happening with Calvin and I. We slowed down in the gym. And so yeah, it was just bound to happen. But I am here to say that yes, that myth is true. Myth number 2, doing everything together. Is that true? Yes. At least it's true for me. Obviously, we do not spend 24/7 literally together. Calvin has a job and he's also a part-time mobile mechanic. So a lot of the time he is either at work or out on the streets working on somebody else's car or working on his own. But you better believe, whenever he has a free moment, I am the first person he runs to, and vice versa. The thing about happy and or healthy marriages is that whenever 2 people are happy together, they like spending time with one another. Calvin is literally my best friend and vice versa. If I have any free time, he is the first person I think of spending time with. He is excited to come home. We have similar hobbies, we have similar tastes, and even on the things that are not necessarily his favorite thing to do or my favorite thing to do, we like doing those things together because it's important to the other person. But you name it, brushing our teeth together, sleeping at the same time together, eating breakfast, lunch, or dinner together, going out to the mall together, going for a drive together, going for a walk together. We do everything together, even shower together. TMI, right? I'm sorry. It's not something that feels like a burden to us because we actually enjoy each other's company. We were in a long distance relationship for the first 2 years of our relationship. So I guess right now we're just soaking it all in. I really am not with him all the time though. Like right now I'm by myself. A lot of the time I am kind of by myself, but whenever he's off, whenever he has his days off, come here. So I'm happy to say that that myth is true. Myth number 3, love is enough. Is it true? Yes, but hear me out because some of y'all gonna come in these comments like, what? Hear me out. A lot of the time, our society likes to define love as this feeling of lovey-doveyness or this passionate drive or this passionate magnetic feeling. And that is accurate in a sense, but it's also incomplete. Whenever we define love, we forget that God is love. We forget that he showed the ultimate act of love on the cross, meaning that sacrificial love to take our place, something that we could never do because we were born into sin. We are stained with sin, and he is the only perfect human to walk on this planet. He is God in human form. And on that cross, even though he did not want to do it, he got whipped, he got nailed to the cross, he got humiliated, all for you. That's love. Love is an action. Love is not just a feeling. Is love enough for our marriage? I would say yes. Oh, that's on his. Because God told husbands to love their wives as Christ loved the church. Oh my God, there is a raccoon hopping through the yard. Now there's deer. Wow. Love love their wives as Christ loved the church, meaning to lay down their lives for their wives. That is what love symbolizes. Love is not just the romance behind why you guys are together. I think that is very important as well. That's what keeps relationships kind of alive and spontaneous. Besides being so devoted to Christ and devoted to God, that's what drew me to Calvin. The romance, showering me with compliments, telling me I was beautiful, telling me how he felt about me. Throughout the course of our relationship, there's always things that we are learning about each other, things we love, things we enjoy. We bump heads occasionally, and then we figure out how we can avoid that happening again. We compromise with each other, we sacrifice for one another. I wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning to make Calvin lunch, even though sometimes I just want to stay in bed. He'll wash the dishes sometimes if I don't feel like it, because he knows I hate doing dishes. And so far, I found that the romantic side of love, as well as the action of love, have been enough for Calvin and I. But obviously, first and foremost is Christ. Without Christ as our foundation, we would not be here. And the last one, happy wife, happy life. We hear this phrase so many times. Is it true? I'm here to say yes. I'm only saying that because Calvin is so easy to please. I'm jealous of him sometimes. Obviously, he gets upset about some things. Obviously, I do some things that he doesn't like, and I have to apologize for it. But this man, he just wants a peaceful home. He wants food, and he'll be fine. Like, it's just like crazy. For me, one thing irritates me and I'm ready to just throw the whole day away sometimes. I would say about 80 to 90% of the time, our tiffs or our disagreements or our arguments are from things that I kind of bring to the surface because I am raising an issue with them, or I have noticed something that I didn't like, so I want to talk about it so that we don't have to do it again. Calvin, like, he rarely gets upset. Like, it's just crazy. So if I'm happy, we're happy. I don't know. Like, I didn't really understand what happy wife, happy life meant until I got here. And they're right. Obviously, they are not going to be 100% true for 100% of the time. So no, I don't always have to be happy for Calvin's life to be fruitful or for him to be in a good mood or anything like that. But as I described, most of the time as a wife, we have that kind of influence over our home, over our husbands, where if we're upset, we can throw the whole household out of whack. You guys have grown up with your mothers. You've seen what you've seen the kind of influence she has. If she's mad, then your father is mad. They're both mad at you because you didn't do the dishes and you didn't take out the chicken in the freezer. So to an extent, it is true. I wish it wasn't. This is one of the myths that I wish actually was not true. Thanks for sitting in here with me, you guys. So comment down below some happy marriage myths that I might have missed. And I kind of want to see if they were actually true for my marriage. I kind of wish they're not. But thanks for watching, guys. Peach, I'll see you in the next video. God bless you.